Okay, joined by David Curtin, the Ballyboden St Endas manager here at Parnell Park after their Go Ahead Dublin Senior 1 Hurling Championship win over Na Fianna this afternoon. 20 points to 13, the final score here at Parnell Park. David, what did you make of the game here today?
Yeah, I suppose, Derek, a win is a win in the group stages. That's all it's about, getting the 2 points on the board, and we move on to the next day very quickly, and our focus turns to that. So, strange game. I suppose we built up a lead in the first half, good lead, and Na Fianna were always going to come with their purple patch in the second half, which they did. And we needed a few scores midway through the second half to keep a little bit of a cushion, and that was very important. So, just delighted to get the 2 points on board.
Yeah, 11 points to 1 at half time. As you mentioned, Na Fianna came back into it in the second half. So I guess you look at that, maybe very, very happy with that first half performance. Maybe look at things in terms of your second half performance?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we started very well, and they worked hard, and particularly the forwards sort of set the tone there, and we were pleased with that aspect of it. But the second half, certainly there's a lot of room for improvement. They came out of the blocks very quickly, and I think it outscored us 4 points to or 5 points to 1. So we had to respond, and we did. And but overall, certainly the first half gave us that platform, but plenty of room for improvement going into the next game for sure.
Yeah, very positive performance considering it's been 5 weeks since your last game. Just the way the fixtures fell, you obviously had the bye week a couple of weeks ago. Were you a bit worried coming into this game that might affect you negatively, in terms of maybe being slow off the mark, which obviously didn't turn out to be the case today?
Yeah, at the 5 week break, I suppose you can view it as a negative or a positive. We've our injury concerns like every other panel and every other team, and we were hoping they'd come through it, but some lads didn't make it, unfortunately. But look, it was a good chance to get a little bit of training done, and we knew from the outset that was going to be the case, and every team had a bye this year, so it just turned out like that, the 5 weeks. But no, it was fine. I mean, we have a few dual players as well, so it was good to get a break for some guys as well, which is important.
3 wins from 3 puts you into the quarter final at the very least. Obviously, you're playing Coolin in a couple of weeks' time to potentially get straight into a semi-final. You must be happy with how things have gone so far this campaign.
Yeah, look, 3 wins, Derek, and the group stages are all about winning the thing and progressing to the knockout stages. So, happy, pleased where we are now. We 3 games, we've won 3 of them, so we're very happy with that, and move on to the Cuda game. It's quick turnaround all the time, and it's so tight that you have to refocus very, very quickly. So that's what we'll do, and we'll move on to the Cuda game and see where that takes us.
Yeah, and finally that Cuda game, I'm not sure how much you saw of them earlier on today. They were playing against St Jude's, but they look in decent form as well. So a big test awaits for you in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Cuda's have a fantastic team, and obviously they've had a lot of success in the last few years, and top team, and I mean, they seem to have everybody back again from injury, and they're moving really, really well. So it's going to be a formidable challenge, and we're very used to each other over the last few years, and we've come up well against each other. So it's always good games and close games. So yeah, we look forward to it.